the shoes outside the rack. Even before he entered, his stressful life's outcomes were entering the house. I knew what will be the next question when he steps in. Is the tea ready? And if at all it is ready, why it is not hot? Mommy! There's a call from other room and a baby crying in on shoulder. Oof. I wish I had 10 hands and some kind of superpower. When I didn't have this power, a squeaky voice in my mind asks, why should I go through all this? God, why me? This question appears in my mind 99th time. For the Toastmasters and distinguished guests, good evening to all.
Good evening.
We know that we have struggles in our life, but sometimes we fail to cope with the situations. It was until then, living with our alcoholic husband and growing up kids, house chores and breathtaking school work. Time passed, but nothing changed. It was until last year I felt all that he does for his job is like a camphor that vanishes in the air. But last May, he came to me and said, the CEO of Pepsi, Indra Nooyi, has sent him a mail saying he has been selected for an award. Award? I said, I should be given an award for being with you. Then, it was like a 6. I started counting my blessings. I felt there is a silver line in the grey clouds. Soon, I came to know it was a hat-trick 6. He was given the honor of taking his award in New York along with me. It was the time for me to reap the fruit of hard work. I got a chance to explore the dreamland. After all the travel arrangements, we landed in New York. The glorious, tall buildings of New York added sparks to the award ceremony which was held in New York. The evening spent in Hardwork Cafe, where the nights are changed into daytime, made me forget the time and the world. Can you describe something special in your life? Which word will you use to describe something special in your life? Can you give me some describing words? Anybody? Yes. A describing word. Fantastic. Happy. Awesome. Unbelievable. Magical. All these words are not enough to sum up the feelings that day I felt in one of the wonderland called Disneyland. Let me take you to the Disneyland tour. As I walked into the Disneyland, there was a jazz music coming from all the speakers, hidden speakers there, which made me feel that I traveled back in time to the Puritan times. At the end of the street, I met the creator, Walt Disney, a great statue of Walt Disney holding the hand of Mickey Mouse. It was surrounded by the blanket of flowers. Once we crossed the statue, I entered into a different world which is called Fantasyland. If you let your imagination wander a little bit, you can fly with Peter Pan, you can fly with Tinkerbell, and even you can have an up-close encounter with Alice in Wonderland. Then going through the 4D shows where the gigantic, fierce dinosaurs come into life. You take a rocket to the space mountain. You never know where it will take you. All you see is the stars in that pitch black place. The most sophisticated 4D shows where you can shake hand with Shrek and also feel the smell of his child's diaper. All this was in this seamless land of yesterday's and tomorrowland made me feel that hard work pays off. This land of adventure made me feel like a child again. When I entered into the happiest cruise ever, I started singing, "It's a small world, it's a small world, it's a small world after all." Strolling through the Mickey Mouse house, passing through the cartoon studio, I hugged that Mickey Mouse who started it all in his own house. I started counting my blessings. The hard work, my faith in the words that hard work pays off, restored in this land of fantasy and adventure. I left behind the worries and entered into the world of imagination. And in this world of imagination, there were countless fruits of blessings. Back to you.